So we made it to Beaufort, South Carolina. We got here last night and it was raining really hard. And we just parked it here. Got ourselves a nice little spot. Parking lot is pretty empty. But this is a public parking lot. And you have to pay from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we got here later than that. So we were good, and we're gonna stay here until about 11 o'clock before we have to pay, and we're headed out to a state park. And we had a really good night here, sleeping very quiet, and we always sleep very comfortable in the van, so we had a good night. But Beaufort, South Carolina is such a beautiful spot, or a beautiful place to come to. And we love coming here. It's kind of a small version of Charleston, North Carolina, if you've ever been there. And it's just very quaint. We've got a marina here. Got all the boats. And they've got restrooms here, which they lock up at night. And I think they open it up about 8 o'clock. But this is a really good spot. We've stayed here before. And just great to wake up in the morning and see all this. Not the greatest day because it's an overcast, but it gives you an idea. Life is good. Good morning, baby. Restrooms are open if you need to go. Love you. And these are the restrooms. Open to the public. Do have a laundry room, but that's more for the boaters. So I promised myself that I would start exercising while we are off, because it's very easy to not do that. And when you're on the road, you definitely end up tending to eat a little bit more. And we've kind of really cut back. And mentally, you just have to get to that place. And that's not an easy task, for sure. It's a lot easier to gain weight than to lose weight, but you gotta stay on track. So here we go. Good morning. when you're in any of these places, Beaufort, South Carolina, Charleston, or Savannah, there is that southern charm that I really, really love. So Gina got some good coffee.
Yes, I did. My day is complete already. Common ground, delicious coffee, and a tasty scone too.
If you're ever in Beaufort, South Carolina, definitely go there. We've been there before, and they're really nice, and the coffee's great. Now, I can't say that about too many, well, all the places. Because yesterday we pulled in, and we stopped off at Wendy's, and it was probably the worst experience we've had in a very long time. Came through the drive-thru, and they just didn't really know what they were doing in there. Like, everybody seemed clueless.
There were a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in there.
A lot of workers.
Nobody could do the job. But we waited in line, and we got up to the drive-thru, and again, they seemed clueless, and we were waiting there probably about 10 minutes just at the window while all the cars were building up behind. And the girl that was taking the cash, she was there drinking her drink and didn't really know what was going on, but she was threatening to leave, and the other person was like, don't leave, you're not going to do this, and all this. And I've just never seen that in a long while where it was just dysfunctional. And you know, in being that type of business, I got to say that it starts from the owner to the general manager to the assistant manager to the shift manager. If you don't care about your job or don't have a passion for it, they're not going to care. The employees are not going to care either. And in the end, that's what you end up getting. We were in no rush, so it was not a big deal for us. We just like to watch and see everything unfold. But what a bad experience. So if you're ever in Beaufort, I'm sorry to say, don't stop at the Wendy's there.
Go.
I don't know if it was a one-time thing, but yeah, not good. So Gina got me a scone. And I don't normally like these because usually they're hard, but they warmed this one up and it is delicious. So we're living out of a van, and when we sit here and we look at the sailboats that are out here, some of these are recreational, but some people are living in them. And I guess it's kind of similar to what we're doing, except it's on water. But I wonder what that feels like, being in the water at all times. It's got to be a little bit more challenging, I would imagine. You know, one thing I got to say, if you ever decide to do something like this and live the van life, you want to try to hide yourself as much as possible, because a lot of people don't really understand this type of life. And for us, it just seems like we're traveling and we're just going from one place to the other. But I see some of these RVs and some of these vans, and they stick out so much because they've got so much junk all around the van. Whether it's an old van and they have all these stickers on there and they've got stuff on the top and what have you.
Or they open it up downtown on a busy street and start reorganizing so people can see all their stuff.
Yeah. That's not the way to do it. I mean, you really want to be in stealth mode so you don't really cause any attention wherever you are. And I don't know how they do it, because I'm pretty sure they get harassed a lot, just being downtown or in a parking lot or what have you. And yeah, so you decide that you want to do something like this, try to keep it low key.
Be discreet.
Yeah, be very discreet. You know, me and Gina love to visit cemeteries. And this is actually a church. It's got an old cemetery, and it's 1712. From 1712. Now this is a very old cemetery for sure. June 13th, 1868 till December 1941. (1874) till 1936. What did you say?
No, there was one over there. The person died in 1863.
1863. Wow. And that is the church. Yes, guys, we are doing a reality check here. You know, one thing's for certain, we're not going to live here forever. And you really have to think about your life from point A to point B. Or is it from point A to point Z? One of those. One of those. But really have to look at your life and make sure that you enjoy it as much as you can. And everybody's life is different, so enjoy yours. Don't try to be like somebody else.
It always makes me kind of stop for a moment too. You think of all that we do in our lives and keeping busy and accumulating success and wealth. But when it's all over, we all end up in a place like this.
Makes you think about all the things that you thought was such a big deal when you were younger, right? Now as you get older, it's not a real big deal about things.
How young people were.
You listening to me?
I am. I just got distracted. See, died in 1897, age 33.
Wow.
People didn't live as long back then.
Little by little, it's gotten longer and longer though, right? Now you're seeing people living all the way till 70, 80, 90, and even over 100. I don't know if I ever want to get to that point, 100.
Born 1872.
So I heard this joke the other day, and the guy was saying that the only people that look forward, or the only time that you look forward to hitting 100 is if you're 99. And I thought that was pretty funny.
So we were going to park downtown, and after driving around, everything is paid parking with the meters. So we took a little drive about 3 blocks away from downtown and found some street parking, which was free.
Check out how long this tree extends. So this is downtown Beaufort. Resembles a lot of Savannah in a smaller scale. Let's go through here. Got an old-fashioned soda station. Southern Sweets. I gotta say, everybody here, the locals are very hospitable, very nice. I see a lot of tourists as well, and they're nice as well, but hey, they're on vacation, right?
Lavender Company.
I always thought lavender was just a smell, but I guess there's lavender that you can use in food.
They have all kinds of different preparations for edibles. Not those edibles, but the other edibles for lavender.
Another place that's gone under. I've seen a couple of places here, and it seems like they closed and they look brand new in the inside, so it must have not been open too long. This is the backside of downtown. Overlooking the water. You have some restaurants, coffee shop. And, we went there yesterday, the Common Marketplace Cafe. Common Ground Marketplace Cafe. We had coffee there yesterday. Great place to walk. Check out the water, check out the boats. They have some swings you can sit on. Did a really good job.
It's beautiful back here.
Yeah. Ah, and that breeze.
Ah, and those sprinklers.
That's that toilet water though. You just got toilet water on you.
On my legs. Yeah.
On your legs, yeah. How beautiful is that, folks?
So gorgeous.
So we just had lunch over at Luther's, and that is in downtown Beaufort. So if you're ever down here, definitely stop by. The food was delicious.
It was really good.
It was really good. I had the chicken Philly, and you
had a turkey bacon and brie wrap. Delicious.
You had it with fries, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had some potato salad, and it was really good. So We definitely recommend it.
Yeah, great food, great prices.
And the flag is half staff. Hearts go out to all the families that were affected by the shootings in El Paso and also in Ohio. Just terrible. Just a sunny, quiet day, taking a stroll. Well, we are heading back to the car, and we're going to take off from here. Had a nice time in downtown Beaufort. It's time to go. On to the next.
Keep it moving.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as I wait